If you're sometimes frustrated about how little you accomplish during your workday, you're not alone. Because only 26% of people often leave the office having accomplished the tasks they set out to do, it's common to feel as if you've been busy but haven't done anything important. A good first step is to understand the mental mistakes that typically prevent us from finishing meaningful work. Here are 5 common ones. 1. You overestimate how much focus time you have in a typical day. Long-term creative projects, strategic thinking, require big blocks of concentrated attention. For many of us, meetings, email, phone calls, and quick questions take up a considerable portion of our time in the office. Research says people have 1 hour and 12 minutes of uninterrupted time in their day. If you acknowledge the limited time so you can more ruthlessly select your top priority and protect yourself from distractions for certain periods. Try to focus on your bigger picture goals. 2. You overlook proven, sustainable methods that seem too boring or too simple. For each of your important projects, ensuring yourself to have the needed materials to complete it. For example, if you want to video yourself practicing a big speech, set up the space you plan to use, do a test recording for a minute. And make sure you have enough free space on your recording device. If you remove these types of practical barriers to getting started, they won't waste your time. To find simple solutions don't sit well with that, since you don't like to see yourself as being like everyone else. Get better at applying simple ideas rather than searching for complex ones. 3. You think about change in an all-or-nothing way. We often suspect that a certain habit change would help our productivity but feel psychologically tough to doing it. For instance, you might believe that getting more sleep would help your productivity but you're a night owl about going to bed early. Instead of persevering on what you feel resistant to, look for changes you're willing to make that don't feel like a big deal. Automating your house lights to dim, or turn red, using blue light filters on your devices, might help you effortlessly shift the time you want to go to sleep 10 to 15 minutes earlier. When you successfully make a low-key change, your willingness to make other changes will probably naturally expand. 4. You forget how to do recurrent but infrequent tasks. If you do a task daily, you likely have an efficient process for getting it done. If you do it once or a few times a year, you might not. After finishing any process that you'll need to repeat in the future, write in instructions for the most efficient way to do it and save those in an easily searchable place. If you don't, might it waste at least 10 minutes finding the instructions online for how to do it. 5. You underestimate the costs of small time. Spending a little bit of time most days on your important task but not urgent big picture projects or improving your skills is often enough to overall outcomes compared with spending no time. Small time and energy leak have a bigger negative impact than people perceive. That 10 minutes you spend searching for keys or responding to an email that didn't need an immediate reply, is negligible and can disrupt your flow and generally drop your energy. When you create systems, for example a checklists that address small time energy leaks, you'll experience mental clarity benefits and it will be time savings.